Hello, I hope you are doing so fine. I am Dr. Tauseef Omer. I am pediatrician and neonatologist, and in this short video I am going to discuss with you that when are we going to give bath to our newborn baby, and how often should we give the bath to the baby, and what is the exact procedure. What I'm going to discuss with you, it's based on the recommendations of World Health Organizations and multiple big setups, big hospital setups, and it is their practice, and it is in my opinion quite safe. So to begin with, we do not give bath to the newborn baby for the first 24 hours. It is because nature has given the thin layer of waxy material called vernix caseosa, vernix. It is there on the newborn baby's skin to protect the baby from bacteria, virus that we may transmit to the baby with our contact, and it also limits the heat loss from the skin of the baby. So bath must be delayed for the first 24 hours. After 24 hours, what you are going to give is not the actual bath with water, but it's the sponge bath. Well, you have your assistant with you, who may be any of the grandparents or your any aunt of the baby, or even the father, and holding the baby. One person will expose the baby only that part which will be cleaned. It is sponge bath because you will be using a wet towel that will be dipped in lukewarm water, not too cold, not too warm. The environment will be warm. If you are in a bedroom or in a bathroom, it will be warm, clean. Windows will be shut so that the baby does not lose temperature, right? So first, with the baby clothed, carry the baby in your arms, expose the head, remove his cap, remove his or her cap, and then dip towel in water and clean the head, clean the face. Then with a dry towel, wipe off all the water that is there so that the baby does not lose temperature. Cover the head with cap. Next, remove any of the shirt that his baby is wearing, but do not remove trousers yet. And with a wet towel, obviously dipped in lukewarm water, clean the chest and the back of the baby. Then again with dry towel, wipe off that water that may be there. Next, clothe the baby, give shirt to the baby, then remove trousers, and again with wet water clean the legs, buttocks, genitals, feet, and then again with dry towel clean that off, that white water away from baby's body. Next, give trousers to the baby, cover the baby, and keep close. Worth mentioning here is that why don't we give bath within the first 24 hours? One thing that I said, that it was to protect the layer of vernix that is there by birth. Second, it has been observed that those babies who had been given sponge bath within the first 24 hours went hypothermic. So to prevent hypothermia. And secondly, any baby who is given bath within the first 24 hours, it has been noticed that it gives the stress response to the baby, and there is a risk that baby may develop hypoglycemia or the low blood glucose levels. So sponge bath after 24 hours, not in the first 24 hours. And how often sponge bath has to be given? Well, it's on every alternate day, not daily. Okay. And when may the regular bath be given to the baby with pouring water over the body? Well, by the day, by 2 weeks or 3 weeks, by the day when the umbilical stump detaches, right, from the base, and you can see that the belly button has formed. It is around different in different babies. It is about 7 days in few babies. The umbilical stump sheds by 2 weeks in some babies. So let's keep it simple. Let's say that by 3 weeks you can give the regular bath to the baby. Now, for sponge bath, you will not be using soap. You will only be using water. But for the regular bath, you may use baby soap. And again, you should ensure that the person who is giving bath to the baby does not get slipped over the wet floor, or the baby may not be slipped from your hands. So I think I have been quite clear here that the safer practice is to give sponge bath to the baby after 24 hours of birth, and regular baths once the umbilical stump has shed from the umbilicus and you can see that the belly button is forming, and not to use soap for sponge bath, and keep the surroundings such as room and or your washroom warm, windows shut so that the baby does not lose temperature, and the water should be lukewarm. I hope I have covered all of the aspects relating to giving bath to the baby. If there's still any question, you are welcome to ask in the comments. Thank you very much.